Hi. Last time we took a look at the biceps brachii muscle in front of your upper arm. Today we're going to look at the brachialis, which is underneath it and works closely with the biceps. It's also definitely a big part of the gun show. By the way, in anatomy, there's a way to describe muscles that are closer to the surface or deeper inside, and those terms are superficial if it's on top or closer to the skin, and deep if it's underneath something else. So the brachialis muscle is deeper than the biceps brachii muscle. It's actually just underneath it, next to the humerus bone. So you probably thought that the biceps was the main muscle involved with flexing your elbow. Well, that's actually all that the brachialis does. The biceps just helps. The brachialis is attached to the middle part of the humerus and to the ulna. So when it contracts, it creates flexion at the elbow. This means that the biceps and brachialis work together to flex the elbow. Remember, flexing the elbow helps you do things like opening doors, drinking, and hugs. The word brachialis comes from the Latin word brachium, which means arm. So brachialis translates to of the arm. You can see a relationship between brachium and the Spanish word for arm, brazo. If anyone likes watching nature videos, a lot of primates move through the trees with their arms, and this is called brachiation. Earlier in this video, I told you which bones the brachialis attaches to. If you remember when we studied bones, I always mentioned how bones connected to each other with ligaments. Well, muscles attach to bones with tendons. Tendons are similar to ligaments because they're strong, but tendons are much more elastic, sort of like super tough rubber bands. Okay, that's enough for today. Tomorrow, the gun show continues with the triceps muscle. As a phys ed teacher, I will always get approached by a few students every year who want to jump higher for sports like basketball and volleyball. Playing these sports by themselves will, of course, help with jumping. But if you're really interested, check out something called Plyometrics. Plyometrics is an approach to exercise that takes advantage of the elastic or bouncy nature of muscles and tendons. Have you ever noticed that before you try to jump high, you quickly squat and then explode up? What you're doing is using gravity to store energy in the tendons of your lower body. Remember, they're like rubber bands, right? When you contract your muscles to jump up, that stored energy is added to your jump. One word of warning though. If you aren't already used to exercising, or if you have an injury, you will need to wait before doing something as intense as plyometrics because it puts your muscles and tendons through a lot of force. In short, if you're not used to exercising, it might hurt you. I think we'll discuss plyometrics more in the future, but if you want to learn more about plyometric training now, check out this link in the video description and start researching it on your own. Bye.